Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with the Season 4 reunion. All right, so Season 4 was a crazy season. We had lots of, memorable moments, a lot of great discussions. It was all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything, you name it. You guys were all over. But of course, before we get into this reunion, let's have a couple of words from our very own producer, my husband, BM.
Yes, welcome to Season 4 reunion. Yes, first things first, I want to give thank you to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Every time. I want to say thank you to my wife for being absolutely amazing as she always is. She is absolutely outstanding. Let's give a round of applause for her, please. Everyone. Yeah. And louder than that. What's going on? All right. I also want to say a big thank you to everyone that watches the show, of course, everyone that supports. And I want to say thank you to everyone that comes on the show as well. So this is the 4th season and it's been absolutely breathtaking. We have seen so many things happen throughout the season and we have been consistent 4 seasons running now. So I want to give a big thank you to my whole team that's here today as well. So let's have a round of applause to my whole team. Yeah, so let's get straight to it.
All right. Well, as you said, let's go ahead and take a look at the Season 4 recap. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
It's 30K in my mouth.
Hey.
It's a house.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
Is that a jet? Is that a private jet that you're in?
Yeah.
You might need just like a social worker or something. I'm a little too. Maybe I know too much.
I might need what?
Maybe like a cubicle worker or something.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche.
I'm 23.
This is great. This is 2 million on freshman. We won 2 million.
All right, so as you guys saw, that was just a little short recap of the Season 4 reunion. So it was a great season, as we saw. But to go ahead and kick off this reunion, let's have a look at this clip where wigs were the talk of the episode.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
I feel you on the wig thing, but kind of like let women have women's business. Like let girls be girls. I hear you, but I don't feel you. I just thought it was like a little petty.
All right, so Alicia, off of that comment that you're saying, are you saying that men shouldn't comment or say anything about women's beauty or like anything involving women's beauty at all?
I would really love to see a man lay a lace front. And then you can comment, right? A lot goes into beauty, to put yourself together, to put your outfit on. So for me, yes, I think men should stay out of women's business. So when it comes to beauty, I understand what he was saying, but I don't really feel him because like somebody said on the episode, nobody had a bad wig. So you kind of didn't need to say that. It was just extra. It was unnecessary commentary, I feel like.
Okay, so fellas, do you think you should be allowed to comment on a woman's beauty or anything you see on her that you may like or don't like?
Well, I don't know about the commenting on the wig part. I think he was really just trying to be funny for real. Okay. But like we were just talking about earlier, you bogus if you come on the show and you ain't together. Like come on now. You in front of millions of people. You better come right.
Okay.
Okay, my question is like, and this is for the men. How can you tell a good wig from a bad wig? Like, what exactly do you see that oh, this is a bad wig? Because women, we can tell. Because we're women, we put it on. But what do you guys see? How do you know?
I can't tell all the way, but I know if I see a little fro, you got the little, you got to look like your head bigger than what your head really is. You got a bad wig.
Also, I think that men are a lot more observant than women like to give men credit for. Like I see a lot of men come on the show, they say you got too much makeup on. Okay. Or they say, I just don't like your heels. And a lot of women may think men don't pay attention to stuff like that, right? A lot of women may think, oh, he's not paying attention to my heels. He don't like it. But yeah, we do. We look at your heels, look at your makeup, look at your lipstick, look at everything. So, I think a woman shouldn't totally change herself for a man's opinion, but I think a woman should be open to the considerations of a man, and vice versa. I think men should be open to the considerations of a woman.
Speaking of heels, though, I really feel like y'all not wearing heels. Y'all don't know how it is to walk in heels. I would like to see y'all walk in heels. And I was standing in a line for a long time, so I wanted to wear comfortable heels. But, you know, people want to pop off of comfortable heels. It's crazy. But.
As you should, too. Like, be comfortable. I don't know what they be going in with heels on. Like, no.
I don't know, like if a guy's like into fashion or he's stylish or I don't know, whatever the case may be, maybe he just likes to see his woman in a special type of heel, you know. If you're attracted to him, I think you should kind of be open to what he has to say about your heels.
I agree. If you're a heterosexual woman who's attracted to men, then you should be open to what men have to say about your appearance. Like, not just any guy, like a guy that you're probably interested in. Like, if I liked you, James, and you're like, you know, I don't like that dress, maybe, and you like, I would be open to hearing you out because you're somebody I'm interested in.
Absolutely. I mean, people, when my episode dropped, people were, girls were in my inbox and, and like specifically saying, I don't like your posture or you need to sit up straight or whatever. And I take that, I'm reading it. My feelings are not getting hurt. I'm like, you know what? When I go back on the show, I'm gonna sit up straight. So, I mean, I don't think every situation has to be responded to with anger or he's hating on me or he's being sassy or whatever the case may be. You know, some people you need to actually take their opinion
When
into
it
consideration.
when it comes to wigs, I think that there's wigs and then there's wigs. So when you date a high value man who knows the quality of wigs, you're not gonna wear a cheap wig because I can tell that this wig is a cheap wig. If you get it from China, from Temu, from Alibaba, AliExpress. That's a cheap wig. If you spend a couple of $100
Yo, my man said team you.
on your wig, it is gonna be a decent wig. And we can tell the texture, we can tell the quality. If you're laying on my chest, I don't want it to feel like a grass brushing on my chest. It gotta be soft, it gotta be pliable, it gotta be high quality.
He ain't lying.
It's what it is.
All right, so to go ahead and move on to our next topic. So James, on your episode, some of the ladies' deal breakers was the fact that you're like so soft spoken. So let's check out, you know, what some of them had to say about that.
Originally, it was because you were so soft-spoken and like you're so sweet. I'm a native New Yorker, and we're very loud. So I want to make sure that you're very, you know, you feel equate.
After hearing your voice for a while, the kind of like she mentioned, the soft-spokenness just wasn't attractive to me.
I don't know exactly what you mean by that. You know, as far as like you want someone to speak louder or speak deep, voice be deeper, or
I don't even know how I would describe it. I was almost
because it could be changed. You know? You can always kind of change up no matter what. So.
Voice changes. Okay. So James, has that ever came up in the past, like your dating life, like you being soft-spoken, has that ever been something that people commented on?
I mean, I've definitely heard it before, not in terms of dating, but just in general life, like you're soft-spoken. But I mean, since this episode has dropped, I've gotten literally thousands of their DMs. So I mean, people obviously like this soft-spokenness. I think it's just for a special type, you know, of individual. Everybody may not be attracted to it, but you know, definitely it's an attractiveness towards certain people.
Okay. And then when you were about to walk off on the stage there, you told Waverly, hey, Waverly, if you don't find a match by the end of this episode, you know, hit me back up. Once you got a chance to watch the episode or, you know, whatever you may have seen, do you still feel that way? You still trying to hit her up?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I feel like, you know, when you're walking out on that stage, you don't know what happened before you walked out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You don't know what was said. You don't know, you know, what a person's deal breakers were before you walked out. So I don't know. I was attracted to Waverly when I actually when I actually stepped out onto the stage. You know, what she was wearing, and you know, just she just looked very attractive to me. Somebody that I would like to get to know outside the show. After watching the full episode, you know, I did see like, I mean, I think we all like kind of saw some things. I was like, you know, maybe she's a little bit too holy.
Okay.
Even for me, and I go to church and stuff as well, but I think there's a certain thing is maybe like too holy. Like I think it was a guy that she popped on because he didn't read his Bible every morning, or there was a guy that she popped on because he was a little bit hesitant about practicing celibacy, and I don't know, one guy didn't have a perfect hairline. I don't know, it was just a lot. It was a lot going on in the episode. So I think we'd be better off as just kind of friends.
Okay, understandable. And then just to kind of take it back to the whole soft-spokenness thing, is that a deal breaker for any of you ladies on here? A man being soft-spoken?
I like a man who can command the room. And I feel like as a boisterous woman, maybe just different strokes for different folks.
Okay.
But I'm boisterous, I'm loud, I take up space. So I want my man to do the same thing.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I feel like I would overtalk you and like run over you in that way.
Okay.
I think something important to highlight too is the hypocrisy of the internet, because everyone gave Waverly and the other girls a very hard time for what they said about James, and Uche, this gorgeous girl back here, walked out. Her voice had a little bass in it, and everybody popped, and the internet thought that was okay because her voice was deep. Uche, talk about it, girl.
No, we gonna come back to Uche. Don't worry. I think Jordan had a comment to say. Go ahead, Jordan.
I like a soft-spoken man because I feel like I'm loud. So
Okay.
like if my man talking to me, he all quiet and stuff. I'm like, oh, like you so sweet, and then we gonna like feed off each other energy. So like
Mellow each other out.
yeah, we gonna mellow each other out. So like I like that.
Also, I just want to say that, it's situational. I didn't feel like coming onto a stage with a group of women, 6, 7 women, that I need to come out. Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jen. I'm just talking to you.
Right.
I'm just literally involved in just getting to know you, having a simple conversation with you.
Okay.
Just kind of just getting to know you on a personal level. So I feel like I do know how to raise my voice. I do know how to be, Elisa said, take control of the room. I know how to do all of that, but just not. I don't feel like you have to be like that 24/7.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And then Dr. Dust, you had a comment as well?
I was gonna say something to my brother James. I watched your episode. I was proud of you. You are a man, and you have a way that you carry yourself, and that's who you are. I don't want you to change that for anyone else. Whether it's for a lady, for a man, do not change who you are, brother. You speak the way you speak, you carry yourself the way you carry it, and there's gonna be a lady that enjoys and likes the way you speak. And do not change that for anyone else, not for a partner that does not value you. So keep it up, keep who you are, and let's move on.
Thank you.
You got it.
I also just want to say that, when I changed my voice, I saw a lot of comments saying, "Oh, why would you do that?" That was just purely a joke, right? I literally would never change my voice for anyone. I would never deepen my voice in any situation, just to attract someone.
Okay, nice. Well, let's go ahead and play our next clip of one of the most talked about women from this season. Wonder who that is.
Chris, 28, and I ain't gonna lie, your voice deeper than mine. So I can't even do it.
I was expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah. Y'all can handle it. It's
You
okay.
get that about your
I
voice?
get that a lot. Some like it and some don't. It's part of me. If y'all can't handle it, then you can't handle me.
Can't.
Yeah, that's okay.
So Uche, I know you sit on there. It's happened to you before. In the past, people have mentioned, your voice, all of that. But is that the reaction you were expecting when you came out there?
Okay, to be honest, before coming on the show, I spoke to like a couple of close friends of mine. They were like, I'm not worried about my appearance. Like, I'm confident in that. I know I look good, but I definitely knew like my voice was gonna be a factor, So coming on there, I didn't expect the sudden pop from everybody. When it happened, I was like, is there something on my face? Like, Then I was like, wait, okay, it's definitely my voice. But I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
It was definitely a shock.
I see. Okay. So how has it been for you now since, the show has aired?
Very overwhelming.
Okay.
A lot of attention, a lot of comments, some interesting, some actually very sweet,
Okay.
I had a lot of people in my DMs just telling me about my voice. You know, they love it. Some people inviting me to have podcasts or sing or whatever. Yeah. So, and then I saw some interesting comments that I was like, y'all are mean.
Oh.
But no, none of it like really affected me. It was actually more entertaining than actually disturbing. But yeah.
Okay, nice. And then Chris, on that clip we saw you said, "Yeah, I can't handle it." What did you mean when you were speaking of that?
Just like he said, some people can't handle it, some people can't. I can't. Like I said, ways deeper than mine. I can't do it.
Okay.
And it's nothing against her. That she's beautiful. She looked
Yeah.
good, but it was just the voice. That's the only thing that I was just like, hold on, what?
Okay. But what is it? It's just a little bit deeper, but she still sounds like well, to me, I don't know what.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I saw some of the comments that you probably talking about, and I was like, nah, don't do that. We're not gonna play that. Like, this is definitely a woman.
Yes.
Like, that was never a thought in my mind. Like, this is a man. No, it was never a thought in my mind. Like, I knew that was a woman, but I was just like, your voice is deeper than mine.
Okay.
Sexy.
I have nothing to say.
I'm good over here.
No, honestly, because my question, I'm just confused. Like, in the sense of like, okay, I feel like for the other men, and they're not here to like defend themselves or whatever, but like for him, he could say he couldn't handle it, and that's fine. But for the other guys that were on my episode, I'm like, y'all didn't even like ask me any questions. Like, like, what do I do for fun or whatever? None of that. It was just, your voice out.
Pop.
Like, and to me, it doesn't even sound that deep. I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. It's like, okay. But yeah.
Okay. So for the men on the stage, what do you guys think of Uche's voice?
Hey,
Interesting. I want to
listen.
hear this.
Honestly, for Uche,
so
when I
good.
watched that episode, if I was on that episode, I would have popped my balloon. But talking to Uche is a sweet lady. The voice is not as deep. We can compare this voice. I don't know if it's the microphone or there's something going on, but Uche doesn't sound the way in real life. She doesn't sound the way she sounded on that episode.
Oh.
The voice is not that deep.
Cap.
She's a sweet person.
Cap
But look,
is deep.
Go ahead, Mozzie. Go ahead.
Nah, it's deep. I mean, what you want me to do?
Pause. Big pause. Don't say it's deep, bro. Pause.
It's deep, period. Like, it's deep. It's like Arlette said, it's deep, but I sound feminine.
Yeah,
like,
you still sound like
know
a
what I
woman,
mean?
definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
But
like
is it
it's
like
like
a
strong.
cultural
It's real
thing?
strong.
Come again?
It's real strong.
Do you smoke?
I do not.
That's a crazy
I
question.
do not smoke.
Okay, well, I agree with Des Factors over there. I feel like when you came on the show, I felt like it was an extremely deep voice. But
Extremely is crazy.
I talked to you today.
Extremely is crazy.
Well, it was deep. But when I talked to you today, just like Dr. Des, I feel like it's not as deep in person. And I feel like I agree with Arlette. It is a feminine voice. It's deeper, like maybe like Jasmine Sullivan or Toni Braxton, but it's still a feminine voice.
Okay.
It's not something I think you need to pop of a balloon over. But
I mean, you can't even say that though, because it's the first reaction that you get. Somebody walking out, like, okay, she look decent, and then she talk. And they're like, oh, no, hell no. Like, that's just the first reaction. Like,
Honestly, I sat down to think about it. I was like, okay, if the roles were reversed, like I'm on the lineup and a man walks out and he has a really high-pitched voice, I'll be a little hesitant,
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, so I kind of understood their point of view, which is why I wasn't offended at
Right.
all. Like I was
you
not.
took it very well.
Yeah, I was not upset. I expected it coming, so I wasn't upset. I got that point of view.
Okay, let's hear from Jordan.
I'm all the way off topic, but I just wanted to ask this question. They calling you Dr. Des. You a doctor? You a real doctor?
What does doctor mean to you?
Are you a real doctor? Like, are
Yeah, I have a doctorate degree.
Okay, I just wanted to know why
what?
they were calling you that. I'm like, why are they keep
That's my
calling you
name.
Dr. Des?
It is my name and my title.
he earned that.
Don't
document.
worry, we'll get back. We'll get to him. We'll get to him.
I want to say something about this beautiful lady right here.
Here we go.
Slow down. She's a female.
Yeah.
Not only a female, a feminine female, born female.
Yeah, bro.
So-
you know that?
We got it.
Yeah, she is.
He on this
Believe it
again.
or not, Uche, you did not get the respect that you deserve on your lineup when you work on that show.
Wow.
I want to tell you that you deserve to at least have a chance to express yourself when you walk in there.
I agree.
Yeah. So, on behalf of the man, I want to apologize on behalf of the man that popped their balloon for not giving you a
Don't
chance.
apologize for me, gang. Don't apologize for me.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. The ladies of episode 35 were harshly criticized in the comments. Let's take a look at some of their moments.
And I don't like joggers.
I end up popping my balloon because I'm just not like sexually attracted.
You're handsome. I just don't think that you're like, I don't think we would align.
I end up popping my balloon because I have a thing with like light skin.
I feel like you could have just did more on the outfit. Like, it's just like straightforward.
You're a handsome man. You're well put together. Your head is on straight. But I just don't think that we would connect if we were to go further.
Okay.
Just a nose ring. I don't like nose ring on men.
For sure.
It was just more so for me. It was kind of like the accessories, and then it was the bald head on top of it.
For
I was
sure.
just like, it was just too much.
You are a very handsome man. You're not ugly at all. I would say I pop my balloon because just the way you speak.
And then all the like cuts and all that. No,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like this big one. Nah. That's big.
That big.
All right, so ladies, the comments on your episode, you know, they called you guys picky, immature, childish, confused, all of that stuff. Like, how do you guys feel about what people were saying?
I mean, for me, it's like, right, I'm dating to marry.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's something that I'm not like physically attracted to, or I'm not connecting to like intellectually, you know, I'm not intellect, but I'm just saying, like, if there's something like that, like, I'm going to pop because I don't want that to be an issue right off the bat.
Okay.
You know, if we're already starting off like that. So, I mean, people can call it picky, people can call it, you know, being choosy. And I'm choosing someone I want to be with for the rest of my life. I came on the show for love. So I wanted to make sure I was intentional with who I chose.
Okay.
I agree with her. Like, if we out in the real world, the first thing I look at is your physical appearance. So like I came onto this show doing the same thing I do out, you know, in the real world. Like if I'm not physically attracted to you, then I'm a pop, you know? And then like say I am physically attracted to somebody. Once we get past that and I know I'm physically attracted to you, then I'll go like deeper. Okay, now I want to figure out how you are emotionally and mentally and spiritually, and I want to know you like in and out. But if initially I'm not physically attracted, we ain't getting nowhere.
Okay. Tiana?
I feel like it was a lot of judgment, a lot of initial judgment based off of like us popping. So like they expected us to, I know like a lot of people like want us to match, but we had a handful of guys and, you know, they might have not been our type or there was something that we didn't like about them. So we popped and like people like gave us backlash just for popping for whatever reason, like we said, but it's like, you know, we may not just like that thing about that person. Like it's a handful of guys. Maybe we like it about maybe we might like something about somebody else, but it's like, yeah, I just feel like we got a lot of backlash, like initial backlash off of us popping. Like a lot of people said we were hopping on a bandwagon because somebody might have popped and I might have popped right after that person. And they were like, oh, you're following that.
She can even talk.
That person, but it's like that's not what it is. I'm just not gonna match with someone if I'm not interested in them. So it's like I popped. They want us to match with somebody that we're not interested in. It was just like wrong timing, I feel like.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna now that I'm here, I'm just gonna say this. I understand that coming on this show, you just go based off of like physical appearance, what you're seeing. I'm just gonna say, to me personally, and this is not to come for any of y'all here, but I just feel like popping on someone for like what they are wearing is so crazy to me. And I say it's crazy because they can like change what they're wearing. I mean, granted, what they put on to come initially might have been terrible, but there's more to that person. Like, you know, so I'm not trying to come for y'all, but like, if there were other things that they said that you were like, I'm feeling this, but your pants are too tight and you're popping because their pants are too tight, they're not always going to have tight pants on. So it gets me like thinking like, are y'all like here because you're interested in actually finding love, or you just nitpicking?
I disagree.
I disagree too.
I disagree.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit to come in,
Let's hear from Ozzy VS. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit for national TV, you're gonna put on a whack fit when we just going anywhere.
Yes.
Like, so yeah, dressing really means something, you know? Yeah.
And it's an initial attraction. When I first see my man, I'm trying to be like, oh, he looks so sexy, he looks so fine. And so many people said that about me as well. Like, he could change his outfit. I'm not his stylist. This is my first impression of this man. I want to look at him and be like, damn, zaddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to look and be like, he looks so good. And I know looks aren't everything, but like we're saying, and it's initial attraction when we're coming on the show. I want to know that you put it on.
If I'm really sitting here trying to match with somebody, I gotta feel you on all aspects, and I was feeling one, but like other than that, it wasn't there.
And I don't know if y'all heard this old saying, believe somebody when they show you who they are the first time. If you show me you can't get right the first time, I'm gonna believe that's just you. Because I'm not finna just tell you what to dress, because especially from a man's perspective, women, they don't like being told what to put on, how to wear, what to dress. Like, so I'm not finna get into that with you. If you can't dress, you can't dress. And I ain't finna be the one to come save you.
Facts.
Wow.
I don't know. If we're all dating to marry, I feel like we all should be open to dating someone who's probably not our exact type, right? Because all of us here have a type, right? Yeah. All of our exes are probably our type. Yet look where we are. Look where y'all at.
Facts. He ain't lying right now.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic then. So, in this next clip, it's of a contestant who claims that he is a high value man. Let's take a look at this person. Your name and age?
Desmond. My friends call me Dr. Des, founder CEO of Platinum Care Health Solutions, 37 years old.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do have some criterias. As a high value man, I value the simple ABCs. I call them the Des factor. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and the C is for character. She didn't pass my appearance test.
Okay. In what way?
So with the appearance, I look at the front, the back. She got the front. I cannot appreciate the back for now. And I also feel the aroma. The aroma is not there. So appearance test, 1/3.
Okay.
There's certain specifications I'm looking for. The thickness has to be at a specific location. So that's what I'm looking for.
All right, Dr. Des. So how's the Des factor going for you since the show? How's the hunting going?
The hunting is going. The Des factor is working, and everybody has a Des factor. Everybody has a preference. Everybody has a criteria.
Okay.
I, for one, happen to believe that women are supposed to be feminine. By feminine, I mean there's certain features that you were blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, shoot.
I look at the front, like I said on the video, and I look at the back. Right. That's physical appearance. I know I talked about the ABCs. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and C for character. Okay. If you pass the appearance test, we will talk about the brains, which is the intellect. Education, formal and informal. And character, that's a classified criteria that we have to talk one-on-one for me to ascertain what the character is. So the Des factor is working. I haven't found the one yet, but I am working on it.
Okay. So to open it up to everyone, what did you guys think of Dr. Des's appearance on the show?
Ooh. I will say this. I love that you got a lineup. I think the hair is an improvement and it looks excellent. I did not like the hair on the show, but it looks way better now. I mean that in such a positive way. I mean, that wasn't a backhanded compliment. I like the way that you improved the hair, the appearance. You got the A, baby.
And when I say appearance, I don't mean just like physical appearance.
Yeah.
I mean just him overall on the show, how he behaved, the things he said.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like that's for everybody for real. Like appearance, brains, character. Like that goes on. Like that's unspoken. Like what's understood don't need to be said.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's the way you said it and the way like you carried yourself when you said it. It's like what the girls be saying is giving. You think that you better than everybody.
It gave sassy. I think it gave sassy because the reason why I say it gave sassy because you could have said those things, but I think like the Des factor, like how you're characterizing it, it just seems like it's a little like 1, 2, 3, and it's like, why can't you just explain what you're saying?
It is 1, 2,
You know?
3 because 1, 2, 3 is easy as ABCs.
Yo, he ain't lying. Like, see, y'all the ones who be nitpicking and he nitpicking and you mad at like.
We have to break things down. We're in the United States of America, right?
Yes.
We have to deconstruct a lot of things that have been constructed. People come to this country, we don't know where people are coming from. I'm an African first. And when I share what I'm looking for in a partner, that is my preference.
Right.
Women come on this show every time. They'll say they want a 6-foot tall guy making 6 figures with 6 inches. Nobody judge them for that. When I come in here and I talk about the Des factor,
6 inches, that's it.
that is the bare minimum. What is the bare minimum? That's what I'm saying. Nobody brings them heat, you know? But when a guy have the guts to say what they want in the lady, it becomes a problem. Why is that? Men have to stand up. Men have to speak their mind. Men have to be men. We have to be able to express ourselves, our true self, and honestly.
But maybe the oversimplifying comes across as a little like talking down. And like you said, you're maybe just trying to explain it to everybody, but maybe it's not coming across correctly.
Right.
Because it is coming across a little like
the delivery.
All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap up this segment then. You want to say one last comment from Uche, and then we'll go ahead and move on.
I was just saying personally, I didn't see anything wrong with his choice of like elimination. I didn't see anything wrong. Like you guys said, his delivery could have been better. I agree, but his criteria, I believe, are standard.
It's valid.
Yeah, but it's just my little 2 cents.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So let's take a look at Shalane's journey on episode 37.
You said that you want somebody that values a relationship with God and that like goes to church. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I grew up religious, but I don't practice a religion right now. I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I kind of like low maintenance meals. So like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just on rotation.
Things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me. Whatever.
Hate it.
It hates me back, so we're even. He's scratching his head.
So, Shalane, as we saw on your episode, anytime, God or relationship with God, anything like that was brought
Yo, they really brought Shorty back because she don't cook. That's the only reason.
up, like you would pop immediately. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I think first off, my biggest issue is that I never said I don't believe in God. I think the minute I said I'm not religious, people equated that with like, oh, she doesn't believe in God and she's like a devil worshiper, which is not the case. Like I said, I grew up religious. I question a lot of things pertaining to Christianity and the Black community, like the genesis of how it was introduced to us. We learned about Christianity from like our enslavers or colonizers. So initially, I already have a problem with that. But it's not that I don't believe in God. I'm agnostic. I don't have proof that God exists. I don't have proof that he doesn't. I just exist. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm not against people believing in God or having whatever religion they want. But when you say you're a Christian, from the doctrine that I know, I'm thinking, okay, you don't want to be unequally yoked with anybody, so that's why I eliminate myself. I would date a Christian as long as you're not imposing your beliefs on me. I believe everybody's journey is different and everybody should have that free will to seek out whatever spiritual path that they want, but for me, organized religion is just not it. That's just not for me.
I like that she said that though, because I feel like a lot of people get on the show and they're like, oh yeah, I believe in God, and oh yeah, and then they find out like afterwards that they're not really going to church, they're not really, like into God as that they said. So I like how that she was real about like, hey, this is how like I am as a person, and if you're really super religious and I'm not, we probably won't work out.
We won't
so I just
align.
like that she was like honest, because I feel like there's some people that come out there that's like, oh, I'm super religious, and
Yeah.
then they're like, are you? And that might be my deal breaker, and they're like, oh, I just don't want to say like I'm not, and then not match. So I just really commend her for being honest
Because
and being true to herself.
being religious and saying you're Christian is the norm within the
Yeah.
Black community. So it would
Right.
be easy for me to come out and pretend to be something I'm not, but I'm not in the business of like deceiving people. I'm honest. I'm very much like what you see is what you get.
It was
So-
it was at least 3 guys though that from our episode that you popped on, or I think they popped on you, where it was all about religion. So I just kind of want to know, how does that affect your dating life? You know, when you say up front, I don't do this, I don't worship, I don't go to church, and how do guys in real life respond to that?
So the way I've approached dating is that I date outside of my race a lot. I date outside of my race a lot.
Problem number 1.
What you mean problem number? How's that a problem? No, because I feel like Black. I feel
It's a
okay.
safe space.
Is it though, girl?
It's a safe
No, we
space.
listen to
I feel
you.
like Black people are very boxed in. Like the norm within Black societies, anybody within the Black diaspora, Caribbean, African American, like you're Christian. That's how you were raised, and it's this big deal. Like I date outside of my race a lot, where religion doesn't even come up. It's not even a thing. It's not even brought up. You know.
How's that working out for you, though?
There's how is it working?
Dr. Daz?
Sir, we are on the same show. Because you over here with your because I'm over here with him ABCs and you're still single.
There's a difference between me and you.
Let me hear the difference.
What's the difference?
The difference is clear.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to options, I have a plethora.
You don't think I have a plethora of options?
There is a plethora.
Bloody hell, this man, yo. Look at me. You think I don't have options?
No, I'm talking for myself.
Okay.
There's a plethora. This is the thing when it comes to religiosity. Okay. I talked about the death factor with ABC. You have it, you don't accept it. Criteria is a religiosity, okay?
It is not,
Let's-
though. No, it's not. I will date someone who's Christian. What I'm saying is, if you are a Christian, you're following the principles of the Bible, you're abiding by the doctrine that you study, then you don't want to be unequally yoked, right? And as someone who's not a Christian, you shouldn't be with me then if you're a sturdy Christian, strong in your faith, walking those straight and narrow path. So I take myself from it because I'm like, oh, you're Christian. You don't want nothing to do with me based on your own doctrine. I will date a Christian, though. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you can date a Christian as long as they don't try to.
Don't impose your
Correct.
beliefs on me. Everybody's path is their own.
But here's the
I
thing,
don't
though.
see life through the lens of Christianity. I see through the lens of humanity.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Here's the thing.
That's a bar.
Why would you pop? If you say you would date a Christian, when somebody mentioned the fact that they are God-fearing or they are Christian, why would you pop on that
Because
mention?
I was making an assumption based on the doctrine of Christianity. You guys cannot be unequally yoked.
But, and also, you usually pop when they say they want a woman of
God, exactly. And that's
when
not
she'll
me.
pop. Not because
Exactly.
they said they're Christian.
They want a woman of God.
Okay. All right. And then also, you also mentioned cooking.
Oh, God. Okay, that is so... I feel like that is so... I said I cook stuff. I said I make salads, fruit, and all that.
You gotta cook.
No, am I eating? Listen, I'm glad I can't cook. And I was telling the girls earlier, my back would probably be really big. I don't want to be big backed. I'm glad I cannot cook. I eat a lot of salads. The body, it shows. Plenty of men can cook. Plenty of men can cook. I'll be all right.
I have to give her that though, that she was honest with it, because I think sorry, remind me your name?
Shelly.
Shelly, yeah. She said some people come on here and act like, oh, I'm Christian, I'm that. No, she was brutally honest, and I love her for that. I remember watching that episode, I was like, oh, I like her. Yeah, like she's not ashamed of who she is. I don't cook. You still want to be with me or you want to pop your balloon? I don't really care. So I like that. So
I don't clean.
So for the guys, is a woman who doesn't cook or cooks in debt, is that a deal breaker for you?
Over with.
Super
Oh,
absolutely. Over with.
Super
Absolutely
duper.
cannot cook for me.
Are you serious?
Emphatically.
Gotta know how to
On
cook.
some real
Can
shit,
you
though,
cook?
I was fake joking, but on some.
And-
If you're not cooking for
What
are
if
we
she's
doing?
a good cleaner? What if you
I
handle
can
the
clean.
food and she takes the cars to the car wash? Like,
Look, I can't cook, but I'm not gonna cook. That's your job. That ain't your job. But
that's your job. Are you
Not your job.
That's
Like,
whose job?
Go ahead, you got it.
it.
You just set us back like an entire century.
No, really and
I can't
truly.
even listen to you right now.
You had me and you lost me. Like,
But ladies, if we're listening, all the men, well, I didn't hear from James, but all the men said cooking is
that's
a deal
important.
breaker.
That's important.
And see, this is black.
Wait a minute.
That's
so
all
I feel
men.
like,
No, it is
Hold on. Let's hear from Shelly.
I feel like, okay, if you want a woman that cooks and cleans and does the traditional thing, you should be doing the traditional man thing and providing.
You better be
and doing everything on your end.
I can do that.
Hold on.
But what I feel like is a lot of men nowadays, they expect women to do all these traditional things, but they're not doing all the traditional things as a man.
Not know how to
And
cook
you
is
want-
crazy.
No, not
What's the traditional
but-
things as men? What is that?
like providing,
Building a
right?
shed.
Like not only providing, right, taking care of the home, fixing
that's
things of that sort, like manly things, right? Like manly duties.
So you want a man
And-
who, so you're saying if a woman has to cook, clean, all that stuff, a man should know how to do like what, like build stuff?
Build stuff,
Fix
all
a
the
car.
yes, pay on
100%
car. If you don't fix the car, pay for the car to get fixed.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like do all the things that I feel like should be taken care of by a man.
Okay.
But nowadays, men want all the things that I feel like like the traditional woman should do, cook, clean.
Let's not say
all
men. That's
this,
just the dudes you choose to talk to.
all this. Wait a minute. And y'all don't be doing the same thing. So that's just all I'm saying.
Alicia.
I have a question. Isn't cooking a life skill?
I was
I'm
gonna
not down
say-
for not being able to cook, but I was always taught like men and women, everybody should be able to cook. And I know you frying them eggs, baby, making that salad. But like I feel like everybody should be able to cook
Right.
to sustain themselves.
Everybody need to be able to cook.
So the word flashy was thrown around a lot with this contestant. Let's see why. Okay, so is it a yes for you for her?
No. I like her. She cool, but she said he was flashy. Cause his pants, and I got him a $1.2 million watch, $400,000 chain. I know I'm flashy, so I don't know why she chose me. If he said he flashy because his pants, so I don't think I'm at her type. I think maybe she liked me, but I don't think I'm her type. But I think you're a beautiful woman, and like you my type. But if you say he was flashy, and I know I'm way flashier than him, I'm just gonna be real with myself,
All right, so Mozzie VS.
Yes.
You ended up popping your balloon on this young lady, even though you said she was your type, because she ended up saying, in the end, you're flashy, and you also believe you're flashy. Then you went on to go tell us about, the price of all your jewelry.
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to disclose that?
I was just letting them know. They thought I was lying too, until like people really started seeing who I was. But but yeah. I mean, she was cool. We had fun after the show, and it was fun. It's cool.
So you guys did hang out afterwards?
Yeah, we hung out. She was cool.
Oh.
That's bae or no?
Oh, nah, not babe. That's crazy. That ain't babe. No. We hung out, after the show, kicked it.
Okay. But did you understand what she was saying on the show when she was talking about the flashiness and all of that?
Kinda, but not really. I just, at the end of the day, I just think like with the other guy, she just didn't like the way he looked, honestly. And I just think she liked the way I look better, honestly. That's what I think, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. She just didn't want to say it, but it is what it is.
All right, I see. So for the ladies here, are you guys into men who are all super flashy, got the jewels on?
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Well, she don't believe in God, so we don't.
I never said that. You see what I'm saying? What? No. It's silly because immediately I'm demonized and anyway.
Oh my God.
Okay, so just to open it up to the ladies here, are you guys attracted to men who are flashy like that? Or would you want to date someone like super flashy, jewelry, all that?
I mean, I don't mind someone that's flashy. Hopefully you ice me out.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you are wearing, change, flashy, whatever, that's who you are. Like, if you feel like you want to do that to show your personality, show who you are, you got it, why not? I don't think it's a problem. Because I feel like, me personally, I'm a person that likes to show up and show out. So if my man is showing up and showing out too.
Private jet. Private jet Mozzie. Private jet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
I am reminded every day that people are different. We are different. I absolutely do not like a flashy man. I like my man simple, in a nice sweater, jeans, some
Boring.
That's what I like.
We like the boring.
That's what I like. Like, that whole chain. Your
Listen,
neck,
man.
eyes, all that.
Listen.
I'm not done.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not done.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So the whole ice on your neck, your rings.
So you
all
want your
that
man
stuff.
pull up in a boring Toyota
You know what?
Corolla and
Carry on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We ride Rolls Royces, private jets.
I don't care what
Yachts.
you got. You see what's
You
funny
know?
is that a simple man can have all those things.
You capping now.
Yes,
You
he
yapping.
can.
You just talking.
Have you guys seen how Bill Gates and Steve Jobs dresses?
Something totally different right now. All right. I don't know if y'all like basketball or whatever. But give me 1 second.
Hold on.
See? They honoring the 2024s. And it's that second one, and she just win chips all the time. That's all she do is win chips. Melissa the GOAT. That's all she do.
Congratulations, 2024 fifth year.
She got the 2023 coat on, but it's for 2024.
There. We out of there. We back to it. I apologize, people.
Wait. The worst thing I hate when people say is rich people don't drive this and that. Rich people don't drive Lamborghini. Who drive Lamborghini?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, we didn't say they don't drive
Lamborghini.
What people do y'all know for real?
No, literally.
And y'all don't know what Bill Gates drive. You don't know y'all. When last time y'all seen Bill Gates? Bill Gates don't know you.
I think
Let's let
Ain't never
Uche
seen
finish.
Bill
Let's
Gates in
let
y'all life.
Uche
Hey, how's it?
finish. Guys, hold on. Let's let Uche finish.
I'm just saying, like, you guys dress like you're trying to make a point.
Yes.
We don't need to know that you have money from the way you look. You can still look very simple and have all those things, the Rolls Royce or whatever, Lamborghini, all that stuff. You can still have it. You don't gotta flash it out. That's what I don't like.
It's a regular day, man.
Yeah, like it's regular.
It's not even really flashy, man.
You know, showing.
It's called. This is
fun.
what it's called. If you got it, you got it.
Simple.
If you don't, you don't.
You don't.
But I think there's
But you can get it.
And then that difference.
If you got it, it's two different things.
Simple.
No bad.
You can have it, but still look simple, is what I'm saying.
Wait, that's
Quiet luxury.
Simple.
We're talking about
Uche.
quiet luxury, though.
Thank you.
Quiet luxury is, yeah, sure, your sweater can be $1,000, but it doesn't have to be logoed out. I think there's levels to it. I do like a guy who puts it on. I like jewelry. I like diamonds. I like all that.
Right.
But does it have to be super
Y'all
duper
say-
bust down on level 10,000?
Y'all say all that, and then when y'all see me, y'all be looking and choosing.
I know your neck
I
hurt
don't think that's the
from
thing,
all
though,
that.
because I don't
That's
want.
facts.
Yeah,
Wait, you
I walk in the
Isn't that
room.
uncomfortable?
I walk in the room. I'ma shake it.
Your
Isn't that
topic of
uncomfortable?
conversation, yes,
Yo,
but
boring
you-
guy, he gonna be just sitting there looking crazy.
You think we're looking
hold
at
on,
you
guys.
because
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I agree on one thing with Mazi. That's the original Mazi. This is a Mazi 2.0.
No.
Wait. I have something to say. Wait. I agree. Mazi VS. Sorry, Mazi VS.
Don't ever call me no Mazda 2.0. A Mazda VS, that's, you know, Mazda, whatever.
There's one thing I agree with Mazi. Mazi, apparently, Mazi appears to own a Maserati. I happen to own a Maserati
That's one of
as
my
well.
cars.
I have a Maserati Levante, all right?
Yeah.
I don't flash it on my social media. I haven't reached a milli. I didn't buy that with my own money. It was given to me by a high value network man.
What?
A high value friend.
Don't say that no more.
All right. Listen, I'll tell you this.
Hold on, man.
Don't say that.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Wait.
I'll tell you this.
I don't know about those doctor factors no more. All right.
Come on,
Right. I'll tell you this.
Okay, guys, please, one at a time. One at a time.
I'll tell you. Let me finish.
Go ahead, finish up, Dr. Des.
Original Mazi. I went through, I watched his episodes. I listened to him. He appears to be a guy that knows how to carry himself. But
Appreciate it.
when it comes to high value, you will not see a high value man on OnlyFans. That's number one.
What?
Hold
on, wait a
will
minute.
not see a
Hold on.
high value man having an OnlyFans account. Number one. Listen, wait.
Hold on,
Can I
everybody
finish?
be quiet now. Let
Okay,
me
go ahead, Dr.
Let me
Go ahead.
finish. I will land the plane and I'll have everybody have an opportunity to speak. A high value man, when you have things, resources, stability, financial resources,
It's great.
it doesn't shout, it doesn't scream. Like I said, I do have a Richard Mille piece. It is on my wrist. This watch is 70,000 USD.
That ain't real.
I didn't buy it with my money.
That's
I didn't buy it with my money, and I will not boast on that. However, when we're talking about high value, there's a difference between high.
Hold up. Is he front? Like, he just said he has a rollie on, but he didn't buy it. But he talking about high value.
Value and flashy. We can have that conversation at the
I like that.
different time.
That's true.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up and move on to. So that was Mozzie VS we were just talking about. Now we're going to talk about our other
2.0.
Mozzie here, who also got called flashy. Is she someone that's your type?
You ever been on a private jet before?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I want to find out.
No.
When you
It's
start,
my teeth. It's in the grill.
oh,
Yeah, it's my teeth.
oh well.
It's 30K.
no, I'm just playing.
It's
But-
30K in my mouth.
Hey,
It's a house.
She like that.
All right, so Mozzie, on the show, you talked about your teeth, how much they cost. You talked about getting on yachts, all that stuff. Is that usually how you pick up ladies or how you get?
No, it's not. I just was having fun on the show.
Okay.
None of the girls on the show is my type. I don't even know why y'all put them up there with me anyway.
What is your type?
Oh,
Not that.
So what is?
So what is?
Somebody that's beautiful, got something going for herself, not up here with buck teeth, not a farmer. Y'all have farmers up there.
What?
Do it look like I'm close to a farm? No.
Foreigner? You say
Farmers.
Farmers.
They
Like a
up there
farmer.
milking cows and stuff like that.
That was in the lineup for you.
That didn't make any. It just didn't make any sense. So I said, you know what? I'ma have fun, but I'ma still pop it. Let y'all know how I'm coming for real. Private jets, yeah. Everything I said is what's really going on. It's regular for me though.
So I know you said, none of those ladies were your type. You said you look for a beautiful woman, a woman. I thought they were all beautiful.
They were
up
all
there.
beautiful. Yes.
But
Cap.
Yeah.
So you wanted celebrities lineup or what?
I mean, look at me and look at them. Does that make sense?
But you came on the show. You seen the show before?
I seen the show.
okay, so to flip it back to the ladies, what did you all think of Mozzie's appearance when he came on the show? I know.
I mean, to be frank, I would not talk to either of these guys in like.
Be frank, I wouldn't talk to you at all either.
I know I
If
wouldn't
you
talk
see
to
my
you.
lineup, you be like, you wouldn't even talk to me at all. You see my lineup, you be like, yeah, I know I ain't even on his level.
Your disco ball ass. It's not a level.
You look like Cisco when he brought the thong song. Like literally, like you don't believe in God. You got a strong Jamaican accent, but you ain't even from Jamaica. Like
What are you talking about?
She's Jamaican.
You got this red lipstick on. You don't go with nothing. Your feet look like you've been walking all day on bricks. Like let's just be real. You ain't high at all. Like why they even send me? Why they even send me next? They shouldn't even send me next to you if you really want to know the truth.
And I know your neck hurts.
Okay,
so I
guys.
don't know why you coming for her.
I wouldn't approach or talk to either of these guys because I'm not a fan of flashiness. I'm just not.
Because you know that I wouldn't talk to you.
Huh?
Because you know that I would not talk to you.
Well, thank God.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking a question. Relax.
It's because I know you wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, is that the reason
I don't know
why?
what's in your mind. I'm just saying I don't like flashiness. And
Do
if
you
I
feel
see
like you're not
flashy
good
guys, I
enough
wouldn't
for
talk
me?
to them. Huh?
Do you feel like you're not good enough for me?
That's a crazy
She doesn't know you.
I don't care. I don't know you. I'm just giving my answer
Off
to her
of first
question.
impression, looking at me and you looking in the mirror, would you feel like you would be appropriate for me?
Wait.
I don't care.
Well, that's the answer.
You know what's so crazy?
The answer's no.
I bet if she showed me the last 5 guys she dated, they not even on my level. They not nowhere near
I
my
dated
level.
a surgeon and 2 lawyers, buddy, not a disco ball.
I make more money in one day than a lawyer making a year.
You're not my type, and I'm not yours. What's your problem?
But I'm just saying.
You're so offended that I don't like flashy.
I'm not offended.
Yes, you are, because you're getting hissy. You're so hissy fit.
All right, and then so just to kind of bring it back to Mozzie. Mozzie, we heard you came to Phoenix in a helicopter. Let's take a look at that clip.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow. There goes security.
Oh my God. The road.
Wow. In 4K.
Not when you landed.
In 4K.
He told him, hey, folks, just turn on the jets real quick.
This is crazy. Crazy.
All right, so I saw Uche's hand go up first. Go ahead, Uche.
This is not to disrespect you.
Oh, here we go.
Let me finish. This is not.
Okay, sorry, guys. One person at a time, please. Go
This
ahead,
is
Uche.
not to disrespect you, but what makes you believe that I should not believe that helicopter was parked and you got in, then recorded yourself getting out, and then got into the car? I thought I was gonna see this thing coming from the air, then landing, and then you coming out. You do all this for what? Is it just your lifestyle? Like that's just who you are? I'm curious.
I'm curious why you even talking to me.
I'm real on the show. I'm asking a question. Like,
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real, and this is no disrespect. You cannot afford to talk to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real.
Why the disrespect?
No,
this is not disrespect. No, it's not disrespect.
It's very
No. I don't disrespect anybody.
No.
It's rude. That was disrespectful.
But seriously, how she came at me, she got this purse, she got these rings, she got these bracelets, this hair. It's just not making sense to talk to me.
Everybody, let's have respect for each other. Mozzie, have respect.
All right.
All right. All right, you ready, guys? Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, I think Alicia, you had a question or a statement, or
It's kind of cold out. Why the robe versus the jacket? No shade. I just have a question. That's just.
Because it's Versace.
What about like a little Prada jacket? They make.
I don't
nice
want
one.
it. I like Versace. That's why I bought it.
Okay, well,
I got,
you be nice.
I
now.
got some.
You work
okay,
on
go
that.
ahead, Dr. Des.
All right.
Don't drag this out too long, please.
Make it quick,
30 seconds, Doc.
not really.
Okay, go ahead.
45 max.
Mazzy,
What?
you're a brother, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You're a brother. Yes, when we talk about high value, I want to differentiate. I want to make sure that we point out the things that separates a Mazzy from a Dr. Des.
Look, you a doctor, right?
When you look at a Dr.
Wait,
Des,
you a doctor, right?
yes.
How much money you got in your bank account right now?
Why is everything money with you?
Because that's all he has to offer.
Bloody hell.
That's all he has to offer. He can't
Yeah.
talk more than that.
Wait,
No,
you need to stop
Let me
talking.
answer the
Okay,
question.
let's
You need to
answer
stop
the question.
talking.
Guys, let's let
You
Dr.
don't need
Des
to talk
finish.
no more.
I want to answer
You
the
don't need to
question.
talk.
Go ahead, Dr. Des. Go
All right,
ahead.
Dress.
one at a time.
Don't talk.
Right?
Go ahead,
Mazzy,
Dr.
can I
Des.
answer your question? FBI,
Go
if
ahead,
you're
Doc.
listening, I want you to investigate and verify our sources of income. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Wait, guys, calm down. Everybody, calm down.
Sorry,
Calm
guys,
down.
keep it down.
I have not answered yet. I'm not finished.
Okay, Dr. Des.
I'm not finished.
This is interesting.
There is something we call verifiable income, and there is something we call fraudulent activity. If you want to find out, hang on, let me land this plane. I'll land the plane, guys. Calm down.
You 12, bro.
Calm down, guys. Calm down. Wait.
Super.
If you want to find out what I'm saying, Google the word hush puppy. See where he is. And then come and tell me about Mazi coming on a jet or supposedly,
Helicopter.
allegedly in the jet. But wait, I will answer this question one-on-one when the situation permit. But this is not the case for it. FBI.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay, Doctor. And then I think Jordan. Jordan has.
So it don't matter. You just weird, gang. Like, what is you talking about?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Jordan has something to say, guys. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, my question to you is,
Yes,
who
I'm
recorded-
rich.
No, I didn't ask.
Oh, go ahead.
Who recorded that video for you? Like, did you ever record that? Like,
What video?
the video, that one. Who recorded that?
What you mean? Who? The cameraman.
How do you want to stand by?
Record a video.
How do you want to stand by?
You got a cameraman on standby everywhere you go.
You do YouTube or something?
Y'all don't see the security right there, the bodyguard?
No.
He flew here with me. I don't live here.
Wait, but if he flew here, then why is he on the ground outside of the helicopter?
Because he can't fit in the helicopter.
Oh, but I thought, okay, my bad. I thought he flew here with you. I thought together.
Yeah, he was there waiting on me at the black truck that I got in.
Okay.
Why is this?
Yeah.
Last time I
He
checked,
was at the black truck.
Okay.
Waiting.
So Mozzie BS.
Yes.
You know, we see you're also, you know, our other flashy guy on the stage here.
I don't really like. I'm going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really like to consider myself flashy because
Okay.
flashy honestly is like broke.
But you're
Like,
educated.
you know, no, I'm not calling.
Hold on, wait, hold on, bro. Because she just pointed at me.
Yeah.
Do we have a problem?
Sorry, Mozzie, go ahead.
Why? You shouldn't be. You
We're
shouldn't
not
be
doing this.
laughing.
We're not doing this.
Yeah, you
Mozzie
shouldn't be
BS, go
laughing.
ahead and finish your statement.
I wasn't saying that about
hold on.
nobody.
No disrespect, bro. But you shouldn't be laughing, white dress. You need to stop.
I'm not doing this with you,
Like,
Sassy
stop.
Pants. Relax.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't really like, you know, it's different between flashy and just showing your wealth. Like, it's, you know, it's levels.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't really consider myself flashy because like flashy is like a dude just coming in like 5-10 chains and they just silver. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about nobody. I'm just see, she's trying to make it like I'm talking about. I'm not talking about it. I'm just talking about it in general. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you know, say yeah, go ahead. But let's go ahead and answer your question. Ask your question.
No, you.
we can check the diamonds if they're real or not. It's facts.
More
All
than I
right,
pass
well,
the diamond test.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Our next segment, we're going to go over some of the contestants that came on BM Talks to them. So we're going to actually have BM join us on the stage.
So you took a trip to Vegas on a private jet.
I'm about to.
I do want to ask you, do you not think that you need to move on from this death factor? Because clearly it hasn't worked. I'm basically trying to make you understand, right? If you watch that episode and you did not reflect on yourself, on how you acted, then you need to know that you are the problem.
I agree.
You see, this is the thing. Okay, that's good. So what does that say? Did she come there to find friends? This is not pop the balloon and find friends. All right. So obviously, I mean, this reunion so far has been it's been wild. I did not expect this at all. A lot of comments was made from so many people. I do ask for everybody to please keep it respectful. But I do want to start with Marzi. So obviously, Marzi, we saw you came on BM Talks to them. And everybody's seen it. The whole world has seen it. I've seen it. You've probably seen it. People keep sending me DMs every day. And so basically, you said that you was on a private jet, but the internet went and done its research.
Right.
And it seems like they found a private jet that looks like the one that you was in. But the only difference with the one that they found is that one doesn't fly.
Right.
So
she laughing again.
So the one that they found, you can actually rent out on Peerspace for, I believe, for about $130 an hour.
Yeah.
All right. So can you please confirm to the world if you was on a real private jet?
At that point, I was not on a real private jet, really, because the real answer is I wasn't able to charter one at the time. It wasn't unavailable because it was the holidays. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I could have did it in my crib, in my Rolls Royce, any of my cars. I did it on purpose to get people's attention. You know what I'm saying? That's really the reason why I did it. But I do fly private jets all the time. I've been posting on my page. So, I mean, anybody can see that. But I did that on purpose, and it worked.
So basically, you're saying that you wanted attention from people.
I mean, I found it funny. I said, you know what? I'm finna get people attention, spark some interest, spark people, put fire up under them. And they did exactly what I thought they was gonna do. So, I mean, it worked. But that whole time, I gotta let y'all know, like, nah, I really can go and spend $20,000 on a one-way anytime I want.
You know what? Let me actually say this, right? It's not even the fact that you rented a photo studio that's a private jet. It's the fact that you lied. Because you said that you was about to fly to Vegas to do some sports betting. Right? So obviously, in our minds, we're thinking that this is the style, this is your life, this is how you live. This is how you
It wasn't a lie. I mean, it was entertainment.
No, but this is the thing, right? This show, people come on the show and people are finding love, people are getting engaged, people are getting married soon. This is a real show. So this is the thing, right? If you could say that this is entertainment for you, right? You do know that words can make you, but at the same time, it could also break you. By you lying about something like that, how do we know that any of it is real?
I'm flying private jets all the time. They say my cars are rented. I drive my cars all the time. They say my clothes are this, fake, whatever. I'm in the stores all the time. I might not even document everything I do. I literally did that on purpose, period. You want to get on a private jet with me? Give me half on the flight, we gone. I got an account, a jet card, all type of stuff going on. You got to put 100,000 in just to even get a jet card. So, I mean, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, we could do it. But ain't nothing cap about me. I understand what I did for the catch up or whatever. It was entertainment. I did it on purpose. I had an idea. When people was like, man, do that. People gonna pay attention to you, whatever. I did it. That's that.
Okay, so you never came on the show to find love?
I mean, if it happened, it happened.
So you never came on the show?
I wasn't gonna find love with the girls.
So you never came on the show to find love?
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't come on the show to not find love. I came on the show to see what was gonna happen.
So if you found love, you would have been happy, right?
100%.
Okay. So this is a real experience. You feel me? Now, obviously, like I said, it's not the fact that you rented out a photo studio. You can rent out a photo studio. It's the fact that like people was thinking that you was flying to Vegas. Like for instance, right? Everyone here, we are all the same. I don't care what you have. I do not care. Everybody is the same. We are all gonna end up down there buried. So that's what I'm saying. We all have to have respect for each other, understand that whoever doesn't have, they might have one day. You feel me? So when you come on the show, just have a open mind that you're gonna find all types of people, but we should all be respected the same way.
But look, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, I was ever trying to pop it in the first place. I was really just telling the truth. Like when I went on the show, I'm like, hey, this is what I do. This is really what I do. Like I fly private jets. I be on yachts and clubs, popping bottles. Everything I said I do is what I really do for real. So I wasn't actually trying to pop it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole private jet situation with the catch up, the truth really is I wasn't able to charter a jet because it was a holiday season when you did the show.
Yo, this dude is a trip, yo.
That's facts. I tried. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. They're like, man, well, what you gonna do? Well, you should do this. It was an idea from somebody else, and I ran with it. So I found it as entertainment. That's really what happened. This is the honest to God truth.
Certain ideas that people give you is not the best ideas.
I mean, it is what it is. It happened. It's cool, but you're gonna see me charting on a jet for real.
You can get on 50 private jets. It doesn't matter. The fact that you lied already, it puts a stamp on people's minds. But what I will say is that, I will say that I do appreciate the fact that you came clean. Because there was a lot of videos on YouTube, out, and people are sending me videos and pictures every day. So it's good that you address that out.
That's cool, but they're gonna also be able to send you videos of me flying in the sky on a private jet.
All right, so let's move on. Let's play this next clip from some of the girls on episode 35.
So we went out to eat and then we went out to the club after.
Are you coming here to really just
to find love? Are you coming to look for your person? Or are you coming for entertainment? And then once it's over, oh, we're the cast of this episode. Let's party. This is not pop the balloon and find friends.
So when I say this is not pop the balloon or find friends, I was referring to people coming on the show. For example, I heard there was something I saw on live. Somebody sent me a bunch of lives from Mars's episode, Marcy VS. You know what that is about. People keep rejecting people on the show, but then they hang out with them, and then things keep happening, and then, you know, it just becomes very messy. So I want to ask everybody that comes on the show, right? When you come on the show, what's your first intentions?
I wanted my man. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get someone that I could be with. Like, that's what it was for, right? But I feel like also at the same time, if that doesn't end up happening, we all have this experience together. The people on the episode have the experience together. So I don't feel like we should just be mean towards each other. We can't hang out. We can't, just be friends afterwards because we didn't match, as far as a relationship.
I'll also say that I didn't find my person on my episode necessarily, but there were people from other episodes that caught my eye. So I just think that you're also creating like this huge like pop the balloon family, and you don't know what can happen after, So I'm just saying,
It's a dating show, so I guess we're looking to date, like just explore our options and see who's out there and see who's specifically coming on the show. I know the lineup may not be everybody's favorite that comes out, but like everybody was saying earlier, to be open-minded and to meet somebody with the prospect of dating or just getting to know them at the very least.
Yeah, I agree. And I also feel like when you step on this platform, you're putting yourself in front of millions of people.
Right.
So as Alicia was saying, anybody on your lineup may not be your person. As Masi said, nobody on their lineup was what they were attracted to. And that may be the case for a lot of people, but the amount of people that you're putting yourself in front of, you may very well still could meet your person. So it's still a good platform either way.
And I want to piggyback off that statement because I had a lot of pushback on my appearance on the show. I would say it's 80% pushback and 20% love. However, when it came to relationship and love, I did have people that reached out to me and that agreed with the Des factor, that agreed with the definition of a high value person, that wanted to be in a relationship with me. So I would say that the show gave me that opportunity to be able to have that people available to me to be able to explore potentials for relationship. I wasn't able to find anyone on my lineup at the time when I was on the show, but given the fact that it's on YouTube and a lot of people reached out to you personally, I've had a lot of opportunities that way, So.
Yeah, so you all want to find love, right?
Yeah.
That's your first goal.
Yes.
The thing is, a lot of people are coming there, their first goal is to find friends. As soon as they get on the stage, they find their friends, and then some of them even agree. I don't know what it is, like they some of them act the same throughout the show. Right, and then the show's over. They all hang out. They all become friends. Your episode as well.
Yeah, no,
I saw some videos of.
Yeah, no, we all went out, and honestly, I can't speak for the other girls. That wasn't my intention to come in and find friends, but we all just meshed so well.
No, it's not about you It's not about you lot hanging out. It's the stuff that I saw happen.
Like,
there was a lot of videos that the guy was being different to how he was on the show, right? So it seems like a lot of people, they will act one way, but as soon as the cameras come off, they switch, right?
I agree. I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah,
Right.
multiple times. Slide in the DM.
Yeah,
Not even just that. Like I see people like I'm talking to one of the guys, one of the new guys, one of the new homies.
Oh, whoa, pause.
Right there, and then we chopping it up, and then we get on the camera. And then he's a whole different person. I'm like, I guess. But the one thing about me is I'm myself 100%. No matter where I'm at, where I go, I'm gonna be me.
BM, I want to shout out to episode 36, folks. I know that there's one person in mind that I've been going back and forth with on my episode. His name is Greg, the fireman. He matched with the lady that I actually liked. Her name is Tamia. On that episode, I know Greg and I have been going back and forth, okay? And Greg actually proposed that I should get in the ring with him for a fight. And whoever wins the fight It's crazy, but I told him that I'm not opposed to that. Greg, if you're watching this show right now, I'll tell you this. Your proposal is accepted. If you want to get on a ring, I'll get in the ring and I'll beat you up. And,
What? We need
I'll beat him up. Seriously, I can beat him up. But, okay, all jokes aside. But here's the thing: when it comes to this show,
wow,
people come on the show. I know that BM said that on our episode that we did a catch up. They come and they act differently than what they normally act in real life. The camera kind of brings out different criteria or different characteristics when it comes to folks. And I have a lot of things that people said about me. I don't really care. People think I cut my hair because of comments. No, I actually planned on cutting my hair before I came on the show, but that didn't work out. Here's the thing. Majority of us come on this show to find love. And it is very...
They're like, yo, can we get over with this? Can somebody cut his mic?
Very difficult in this modern age of dating, especially with online dating and all the dating apps. People really don't represent themselves accurately. I think makeup plays a role. I think catfishing.
Thumbs down.
It's
You're doing too much. I think you're
can I
doing too
land
much.
this plane? Yeah, I'll say this because there are folks that I've met, and I'm like, to be honest with you, I don't want to be, I mean no disrespect. And that's why I like to meet people face to face. I mean no disrespect. Your social media is not a representation of who you are as a person. You do not look the same.
Yours might not be.
All right, Dr. Des, we're gonna come back to you next.
I think we're
All right, so all I'm saying is that even though this is a social media show, it's also a real life experience for people, right? I want you guys to find love. I also want you guys to have fun, right? But if you're coming on there and you are rejecting a bunch of people, for reasons that you don't even know why, or just to pop, and then you hang out with the same people that you're rejecting, it goes both ways, right? Does that make sense to all of you?
No.
I understand what you're saying by that. I think that none of our intentions were to like not match with these people. But like when there's like just that handful of people and we're not interested in them, like we're not gonna just like keep our balloon because we're gonna pop. And maybe like I understand what you mean, like be truthful. And I don't think like a lot of people were saying I was being mean with some of the comments. And then when we talked, you were like, oh, just be truthful. And it was because I was trying to not be so blunt and mean about what I really felt and why I really wanted to pop. It messed me up trying to make up these lies in my head. And
that's why we said don't lie.
Like a lot of the time when I popped on people, it might have been because I honestly just wasn't attracted to them initially. Like I know that I was never going to go anywhere with them. So I popped and I'm like, I'm not going to waste your time. But I made something up because like I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
So
Well, we're not saying hold your balloon for someone you're not attracted to or someone you don't want. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is we're just confused. Like you don't like this person,
Well, you're hanging
but
out
you guys
with
are
them.
hanging out
But
and
it's
doing all
different.
this.
Yeah, it's different
Okay.
because you're
Yeah,
hanging out with them
they're dope.
platonically.
yeah.
Okay, let me give you lot a real story, right? On your episode, you lot went out to the club. Somebody bought a whole section. I saw a video, right? I see somebody bought a sign, pop the balloon cast from episode 35, and you're all partying it up. Do you understand what I'm saying now, right? So it seems like some people are coming
Intentions are
here.
wrong.
It's like as soon as it goes, who bought the section?
Honestly,
Okay, exactly. So we don't.
the
No, don't
women
worry.
had nothing to do with that. That's all I have to say.
Good girl.
We didn't buy anything.
Okay, so that's why I said it goes both ways. There's some people.
Wait.
Dr. Des, 1 second, please. There's some people that really are trying to find love, and there's some people that that come there knowing that this is gonna be fun. Let me take pictures for social media. Let me take videos for social media, and then go on social media and go viral because I'm coming on the show. That's not what we are trying to promote.
You know, and even the people that I did pop on, I never connected with anybody like still from that. Like I stood on that because I really wasn't interested in them. Right. So like if I really was interested in them, I would have just said that then and there, but I wasn't. So I never connected with them. It was
I want
really
to say this
platonic,
about
I
the
feel
show.
I think James wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Well, I think based on the extremely viral clips of the show, like I believe people have a false belief that when you come on a show, you're supposed to attack someone. I think people think when you come on a show, you're not supposed to match. You're literally supposed to look at someone and tell them the most vile, nasty, disgusting thing you can think of to say to that person. So a lot of people ask me, whether it's through the YouTube comments or in my personal DMs, why would you shoot your shot at Waverly after she already popped her balloon on you at the end? And the reason is very simple, because people act different when those cameras go off. People are a totally different person when those lights are not on them anymore. So I would encourage any guy that wants to pursue a woman on this show. A woman pops a balloon on you, please approach her after the show. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
That's
You
right.
Brother
Stand
James,
on that. Brother James. There's something I want to say. And I'll take this to our host, Alette, okay? I remember this in the very first lady that walked on my episodes. My simple answer was, she's not my type. What did the host say? What is it about this lady that's not your type?
Yes.
No, but that's true. And that's a fair question. But the problem is, when you ask me a fair question, be ready for a fair response. I'm not going to lie. If you are not my type and she wants to know exactly what is it about you that you're not my type, I will tell you that.
Right.
Episode 37, I believe, that had James on it. The first guy that came out is very respectful. I'll ask the same questions as she asks everybody. What is it about them that's not your type? He answered it in the most respectful ways. There's a difference between you, Dr. Des, and him. Go and study him, then you know. All right, let's go. Let's move on to the next video, please, which is about Dr. Des.
Dr. Des, what a good segue.
I want to ask you a question. Yeah. Would a high value man stomp on a balloon the way that you did?
Simple answer is no. Stomping the balloon, a high value man would not do that. That was the only immature thing that happened on that show that I don't think a high value man would do in any situations like that. I think stomping on the balloon was immature. I expressed that already. But the way I carried myself throughout the rest of the show, it reflects high value. If you look at the lineup on the show and they say, okay, without the show airing, just the pictures or the first video on the lineup, they say point one high value man on that picture. Guess who they're gonna point? They're gonna point me. Why? Because you see me, you see value.
I'm so loud.
So, Dr. Des, I want to ask you a question. What did you take away from that podcast that we had?
That podcast gave me an opportunity to reflect on my presentation, gave me an opportunity to reflect on my actions on the show, and also just as a man, you know, having a conversation man to man kind of give me a different kind of understanding, and also be able to express myself with a certain level of depth that could not happen while we're on the show. Before I came on the show, I didn't know BM, I didn't know Alette. I am a fan of the show. I watch the show all the time. So when I came on my episodes and I went back home, and my brother's wife happened to ask me, is this the BM that had the music with Awilo Longomba? It's a big artist in Africa. Most of you may not know it, but it's a big artist. Is this the same BM that is a musician? I'm like, what? This guy's a musician? I didn't know that. I'm like, the BM I met on Pop the Balloon, he's a very calm guy, very gentle guy. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't be acting the way he's acting. I would be acting more than Mazi's acting if I was in this guy's shoe. And I'll say this.
Why is you saying my name, bro?
Wait. I need to say this because this has to be said. This has to be said. Believe it or not, BM has his BM factor. He acts the way he acts, okay? BM is a high value man, believe it or not. And I will say this, I respect this guy. When I look in the dictionary for the word humility, he's gonna define that word humility. If his name, who he is, how he's carrying himself, that's humility. He's a very humble guy. Sometimes I can describe myself as being humble, but people may disagree. But we come in on different angles and different perspectives.
Okay, just based off of everything that Dr. Des said, it got me like thinking, if the advice that BM gave you didn't come from BM, let's say that same advice that BM gave you was coming from like Mazi, would you take it with the same open-mindedness?
No, because Mazi has an OnlyFans account. I don't listen to advice from folks. No, I will not take it.
All right. Does everyone think that we should be having more of these talks with men, especially? I'm talking to the men, by the way. Do you think that we should be having more men talks on the podcast to kind of bring light to what some other men are going through?
I think you should, because like when you're on the show, you only get to see yourself. Depending on if you're coming out or if you're standing there, you only get a lot of time that you're on camera, and so like there are a lot of perceptions can be made out of that. And so like when you have the podcast afterwards, you're able to elaborate on a lot more things and be able to like show people who you really are a little bit.
I agree, and I feel that a lot of men will not take any type of criticism from a woman. Not saying it's right, but a lot of men won't take any type of criticism from a woman. But the minute a man criticizes him or criticizes something that he does, I think a lot of men kind of take notice and say, you know what, I may change that. Same thing with a lot of women. A man can tell a woman all day, I don't like your hair, and she won't do anything about it. But the minute a woman says, girl, you need to change it, she'll change it. So I think being a married man, being a respectable man, an honorable man, speaking to other men, letting us know, like, look, you shouldn't act like that. I watched what you did and it wasn't right. I think us men take notice from that.
Yeah. I do want to say that if you may think that you're up there, you may have all the money in the world, right? And you may think some people are down there. There's no such thing. Get that thought out of your head. We are all the same. Just because you have things that's made on this earth doesn't make you better or bigger than everybody else. And why am I saying that? I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy the things you have. If you worked hard and you make your money and you have nice things, that's fantastic. Enjoy it.
Legitimately.
Like, for instance, I speak to Marzi. Yes, I speak to Marzi over there. They're cool guys. Dr. Des, cool guy.
Verifiable.
Everybody here, you're all cool. You feel me? So the same way I speak to all of you is the same way I look at all of you. You are all the same. So nobody should be feeling like they're on top of everybody. Fair. That's why the people that will come on the show, they are people. It doesn't matter if their voice is deep. It doesn't matter if they are taller, shorter. Right. It doesn't matter. Yes. If their voice is high, it doesn't matter. They are people, and they are all the same. That's what I wanted to say.
All right.
Well, and then like that with the transgenders. I'm sorry, but can't do that with transgenders. Where we at? What the heck is?
Pop the balloon or find love.
Oh gosh.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good. Okay, can you start by telling us your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Saint. I'm 25 years old. I'm an educator teaching 12th grade economics, and I'm a personal assistant in the music industry.
Okay, that's nice. All right, well, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the lady a question. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. Man, do I have any questions? I don't know if I have any questions. Damn. putting me on the spot.
Wow.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about having someone who has a great sense of humor, but also kind of like balances things out? Do you feel like they should be always on like the fun side, or how do you feel like your man should balance out their personality?
You were teaching in King.
Summing up your question, basically, how do they feel about somebody who is an extrovert?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I'm an extrovert too, so I actually like that.
Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Tamika, I'm 35, and I'm a claims adjuster.
Okay. And go ahead.
I'm an extrovert too, so I like that. I like an extrovert. I don't really care for introverts like that.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Hello. Give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Nadine. I'm 31 and I am also a claims adjuster. I do like extrovert people, so I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Can you give us your name, your age, and your occupation?
Hi, I'm Denise Monet. I am 33 years old and I am a film director, writer, and producer. And for me, I'm an extrovert. And so as long as he doesn't mind me, being myself, even if he's an introvert, but if we're both extroverts, then we can kind of like feed off each other's energy. So.
Right. Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Brittany Livingston. I'm 27 years old and I'm a guest lead for Live Nation. I do like extrovert because I am an introvert. I like somebody to bring it out of me sometimes. And y'all can really balance each other out in a relationship.
Yeah, opposites attract. Okay. All right. Okay, you have 4 pop balloons.
Oh.
5. Let's go to ask the ladies why they popped.
Okay.
Okay, can you start with your name, your age, and your occupation?
Yes, Lauren, 25, social work. I think you have a nice style and I think you seem like a great guy, but I just don't think we would be a great match. So that's why I went ahead and popped mine.
No, is he your type?
Not really.
Why isn't he your type?
I really like tall, dark, handsome, Black men. That's really my type. But like I said, I think your occupation is nice. It's something that would be interesting. Like I think we could be friends, but I wouldn't see a romantic interest in you.
Okay, and now is she your type?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm all for it. Very beautiful, gorgeous woman. Yeah, I wouldn't hold anything against you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, can you give us your name, your age, and your occupation, and why'd you pop?
Hi, I'm Ducia. I'm 24. My occupation is I'm a cosmetologist and I also do music. The reason I popped is because he was taking forever, and you was asking him a question, he was just like mumbling. He didn't know what was gonna come out his mouth. So yeah, that's why.
Okay, now is he your type though?
I mean, he is an extrovert, so I do like people who is outgoing because I am too. I guess, yeah.
Okay. And is she your type?
Not someone I would look for, but very gorgeous again. Just, I just wouldn't look twice. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay. Give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, my name is Nadine. I am 31. My occupation is a claims adjuster. I honestly popped because of the age difference and the height. Not like I like a super tall guy, but yeah, but mostly the age difference.
Okay. And now is he your type?
No, not necessarily. You are handsome. I appreciate just not my type.
I appreciate
Is she your type?
Again, wouldn't look twice. I'm sorry, but you are gorgeous again. Just not someone I would look for, but.
Okay. And give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Charity. I'm 26 and I'm a teacher. I popped because you're 25. So I was looking for someone my age or older.
Now, besides that, is he your type?
Depending on his personality, I could say yeah.
Okay. And is she your type?
Most definitely. Very gorgeous. Would love to have had a chance, no matter that 1 year difference, but it is what it is.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Brittany, 27, guest service lead at Live Nation. He is handsome, but I'm not too sure about dating outside my race. So that's like a little tricky for me. But I love your jacket. Like I love your grill. Like so, yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Shout out to Johnny Dang.
Okay, now, is he your type?
Wow.
If I I think so. I think I would have at least like went on one day, but like I said, it's just I haven't really dated outside my race.
Okay. For sure. For sure.
Now, is she your type?
Yes, most definitely. Love the height. Very beautiful woman. Love your piercings. Great. Yeah.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Raya. I'm a teacher and a correctional officer and a co-host of Dirty Minds podcast.
Okay. And why did you pop?
Honestly, I'm kind of like with her. I'm loyal to the Black community. I just love Black men, but I like what you had to say. You know, I think you're dope. I'm actually really attracted to minds, but like I don't really look at other races to be honest. But like if I like off the physical, like I think you're handsome though.
I appreciate
I really like your facial hair.
Thank you.
You got a pretty smile.
Thank you.
Okay, is she your type?
Yes, definitely. I was actually hoping you weren't gonna pop because I was eyeballing you. So, it is what it is. No worries. No worries.
Okay. And
I popped the balloon more so. I wanted to kind of hear more what you had to say, but we didn't really get to hear more side about you. And so when you did the whole, I was like, okay. I didn't really get to see the grill in your mouth until you showed it. I was like, okay, now so. But I mean, you're handsome. You know, I date outside my race. I've dated different type of men, so it's nothing about your attraction or anything. It's just felt the vibe.
Hey, that's cool.
Is this your everyday fit or are you versatile?
No, because of my profession, I like to keep it professional. You know, I am teaching, setting an example for kids that are about to graduate, you know, and I'm a huge advocate, especially for HBCU since I did graduate from Texas Southern University. So, yeah. And so, no, this isn't my everyday look. I do dress professional. I like to keep a certain image depending on what, environment I'm in. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Tamika, I'm 35. I'm a claims adjuster. The reason why I popped it is only because of the age difference. I think you're cute. I think you're a vibe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 35. Like,
for sure.
So yeah.
Okay, not a problem. All right, unfortunately, all balloons have been popped.
That's okay. No worries.
We would love to have you back though.
Yeah, most definitely. I would be back. So appreciate it. Thank you again. And yeah, dope. Enjoy. Good luck, ladies.
Bye.
Is there anybody who wants a balloon back? I'm just saying who.
What's going on? My name is Jamal. I'm pretty much just looking for a woman that I can bring home to mom. A woman that's fun, ambitious, has goals, and that I can just overall just get along with.
Okay, let's welcome our next gentleman. Hello.
How you doing? How you doing? How y'all doing? Good, good.
Okay, go ahead and tell us your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jamal. I'm 27 and I'm a firefighter paramedic.
All right, thank you for your service.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Okay, you have one pop balloon. Let's find out why she popped.
Ooh, ruthless.
Hi, can you give us your name, your age, and your occupation?
Hello, my name is Nadine. I am 31 and I am a claims adjuster. I just popped because of the age difference.
Okay, besides that, is he your type?
Yes, you're handsome. You're my type.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, and is she your type?
She is. I feel like the further the game would have went, like people say I'm kind of an old soul, so my age doesn't really equate to like what I've been through, what I have going on. But I understand. I feel that. Can't be mad at that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now you are able to ask the ladies a question.
So this is a broad question for all of them?
Yes.
Okay. My question to y'all is, what is your relationship with your father like?
Okay. All right, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Yes, Lauren, 25, social work. My relationship, with my stepdad is really good. I can confide in him and we talk about a lot of different things. So, and I love him. He's been there for me since I've known him.
That's beautiful. Same for me. I grew up with a stepfather as well.
Oh, that's good. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Lucia. I'm 24. My occupation is cosmetology, and I do music. I grew up with my stepfather, just like her, and well, he's good to me. So I guess I would say it's a good relationship.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Charity. I'm 26, and I'm a teacher.
Oh, cool.
And me and my father were best friends.
Really?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's my homie.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Denise Monet. I'm 33 years old, and I am a film producer, writer, and director. I have a great relationship with my dad. He gave me a great example of what I'm looking for in a man. And yeah, he's like a best friend to me. I can talk to him just about anything, and he always there for me when I need him. So
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Brittany. I'm 27 and I'm a guest service lead at Live Nation. I love my dad. Our relationship did get a little rocky, but I'm an only girl. So,
Daddy's girl?
yes.
Mhm.
No, I say, yeah, I didn't even know what to say. But yeah, so I love my dad, but sometimes he could be how he is. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Raya. I'm a CEO and educator, and then I'm the co-host of Dirty Minds podcast. I'm 26.
For real? I listen to that. That's what's up.
Really?
Mhm.
When?
You said Dirty Mike's podcast?
Yeah.
I've heard of it before.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were on the episode.
No, I said I listened to it. I've listened to it before.
Period. Thank you.
Mhm.
What we be talking about?
Isn't that, it might have another name. There's a rap podcast. Is it a rap? Is it a music one or no?
Through Afro Vibes, Houston.
Might be a different one with a
Yeah,
similar
sometimes
name.
we all collab,
I was gonna say it might be a similar
Okay,
name, but
okay, I had to make
it
sure it
sounds
wasn't
familiar.
Catholic.
Nah, they be,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not bullshitting.
Thank you.
I'll be on it.
I said all that.
She answered the question.
Oh, it's my
Yeah.
fault.
Your
Yeah, I have a
father,
really
yeah.
good relationship with my dad.
You
We're
d-
best
you said it
friends.
good?
Yeah,
Good.
really good. Like he definitely set the tone of what I'm looking for in a man. Like he instilled it in me and my sister really young. Like always telling
Beautiful.
us that we're beautiful,
Yeah.
taking us to nice places, so that like when men try to do it to us, we're not just like easily impressed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wowed by monetary things and just do so.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. Let's find out why you popped.
It's nothing personal. It's just it was a trigger for me.
Oh, about the question.
Yeah, it's not you.
That's understood. That's understood.
Not a problem.
I'm sorry. I had lost my dad, so it's hard.
Gotcha.
I understand. I understand.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that as well.
Yeah. Here's the hard part.
I gotta do the pop.
Yes.
How many do I
have
pop? Do I just? Oh, what do I? Yeah.
Let's pop two.
I'm
Based
not
off
mean.
their
I don't like.
answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question that'll deem? Can I ask one more question, or am I just straight?
You
No
can
word.
Go, you can. Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
I saw you vaping. Do you smoke cigarettes, or have you ever smoked a cigarette?
No, I've never smoked a cigarette. I actually quit smoking, period. So I vape sometimes.
Quit smoking what?
Weed. I don't smoke weed anymore.
Okay. I'm 420 friendly. It's all right. I'm not mad at it.
Professional reasons. So
it's why-
professional. So it's like I'd rather get that money than just smoke.
I understand.
If that's gonna impact that.
That's true. I'm not mad at that. Who?
Great observation, by the way.
Thank you. Got to see it. That's why I'm scanning the area.
Talking all that stuff, but you vape. That's confusing.
Okay. And why did you pop her balloon?
I feel you just seem just a little bit nervous, but it's okay. It's just the nerves. But you look beautiful, pretty skin tone, brown skin, gorgeous. You say you did cosmetology? Your makeup looks good too. I like what you did it yourself?
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
Oh, you said one more? Yeah, I got a good lineup. Oh. I was
I helped you out.
Go ahead and pop your other balloon.
pop my other one. Oh, I
You
will.
had- You already popped one.
I will. Now I have to pop another. Okay. Damn.
Okay. And let's find out why you popped her balloon.
I don't know. It's hard because just out of the attraction of what was left, I was like, I just picked a hard choice. I was attracted to the other ladies just a little bit more.
Okay. Now I do have to ask, Is this lady your type?
Yeah, she's my type. Black woman, all of them are my type. I love black women.
What makes her your type?
She's black. She's presented herself well. I like the toes. Looks like you got your toes done. Makeup looks good as well.
Thank you.
Came put together. I like it.
Thank you.
Besides the question, is he your type?
Yeah.
What makes
And
him
I'm
your type?
sorry. I really do want to apologize for
No,
it. It was,
it's all right. The reason I ask is I feel like
I
it is
understand why
it's
you
very
asked.
important.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it
Even for me,
is.
to father figure, it says a lot about somebody who had a positive role in their life too, which I want to be for my future kids. So
I completely understood your
Mhm.
question. I don't know. It just, like, it's nothing wrong with you. I just was triggered by it.
understand.
That's all.
Yeah.
You are handsome.
Thank you.
Did you want your
Appreciate
balloon back?
Yeah, I actually would.
Okay.
Actually would.
You gonna get your balloon back? Doing good. We're doing good.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you good.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And why did you pop?
You already asked me that question about me vaping. I ain't gonna stop doing that just because. I mean, you're an attractive man, but I'd rather go ahead and just nick that in the bud.
Okay. Now, besides that, is he your type?
Yes, I really do like the tattoos, and I
Thank
think
you.
he's handsome.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
I like that you're a firefighter. It says that you have good stamina.
Appreciate it.
He's a hero.
Yes, love a man that fights.
Try.
And is she your type?
As I said, black woman, you look good. It's just the vaping. Vaping is.
What makes her your type?
So you don't hookah?
I don't actually hate hookah. I hate hookah.
You just smoke weed. You can't stay away from that gas.
No, I said I was just 420 friendly. I didn't say I smoked. I'm just saying like it wouldn't be a problem if I had a shorty like my girl if she wanted to smoke or not. I'm not.
God.
Nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Now, is she? What makes her your type?
I like the way you're dressed. You know, you answer my question. You gave a good reason why to answer, and you're not willing to conform yourself for any reason. You want to keep vaping. If that's your vice, do your thing. And if
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change you. That's just something that I don't typically like, but that doesn't necessarily
Right.
make you any like a bad person or anything.
Oh, for sure. Everybody has their thing.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Absolutely. Okay. Now you have 1, 2, 3. You have 4 unpopped balloons. I'm going to let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start with you.
Okay. My question is, do you have kids?
I do not. No kids. No kids.
Cool.
Do you have kids?
I have an 11-year-old son.
One son.
Yeah.
One son. Okay.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine. I mean, we're getting to the age now where it's like somebody's gonna have something. Either married. I was married before, so some people that's been a problem. They might say, "Oh, I want my first husband to be like mine," but kids, you gotta have kids.
How long ago were you married?
That was a long time ago. That was 6 years ago, probably. I was in the military too, so. But it wasn't for military reasons. It was for
What branch?
Navy.
Me too.
Really? What was your rate?
OS.
Okay, that's what's up. The pretty girls were OSs. That's what they say. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what is your question?
What is your sign?
I'm a Gemini. May 27th. It's coming up. It's coming up.
What's yours?
Sagittarius, November 27th.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know anything about all of that. But it's cool if you like it. Then, hey, that's fine.
Okay. And what is your question?
Are you a man of God? You believe in God?
I do, but I'm Muslim, so that's also been a problem too. With not necessarily a problem, but just different viewpoints. But I go to the mosque Fridays. I do my thing, trying to get a little bit better. You know, everybody's just trying to get further and deeper in their faith. But yeah, for sure, I'm a man fearing God.
May 27th is a good day. That's the day that my next movie is dropping.
Okay.
You say you're a writer
Speak
too?
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. What genres do you like?
I do all types, but my favorite is thrillers. I like to write movies where you don't really guess the ending with the suspense.
Okay.
So yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Let's find out why she popped.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just a Christian, so
that's cool.
no disrespect to you.
No, it's not. But I feel like it's a geographical thing too. Coming from Jersey up north, like in Philly, Baltimore, New York, it's not uncommon to see like a black person that's Muslim. It's typically when people hear like, about Muslims, they think about Middle Easterns. But
Oh, not me. No.
no,
I don't care about none of that. I
yeah.
just don't date outside my race or my religion. That's
Oh
just
yeah,
my thing.
stand on it.
Yeah.
Stand on it.
Nah, see, I knew you was military. I told her when he came in, I said, military and Muslim. I just,
No,
I
you knew
I promise you, I told
She
her
said that.
Yeah, I did. I'm good at reading people.
Did a good job. She got it right on the money.
Oh, yeah. Good job. Okay. All right. Now you have to pop one balloon.
Got one.
One. Numero uno.
Pop her some song.
Okay, and why'd you pop her balloon?
Just, I don't know. You look good too. I like the shark boots, so your hair looks good. Just a question. I guess for a stupid reason. I guess for the astrology. I don't know. That's a dumb reason. Honestly, because I just know who I would want out of the last options. So it's kind of like I just have to do it. So I can't. I'm not even gonna sit up here and try to give you no BS answer. You look good though. You look good. It's just.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, and now you have 2 unpopped balloons, and you can ask the ladies a question.
I do want to ask a question. So you say you have a son. Yes. How old is he?
11.
Okay. So say if he were okay, do you want more kids?
Yes.
Okay. If your son,
That's what you want.
say if you had a child, a younger child, and then I came to you, and I'll be the stepfather, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
How would you go about your child? Oh, actually, no, being 11, that's fine. How would you go about, if I were to come into your picture seriously, how would you go about me disciplining your son? Or somebody, how would you go about him disrespecting me, and how would you alleviate that?
He's not disrespectful, but discipline, I think that has to come with time.
Mhm.
I think you have to get to know him. He has
For
to
sure.
get to know you. I feel like that would be fine,
Mhm.
given like if the circumstances made sense. Like if you're somebody actually in his life and we're serious.
Right, not just some
Yeah,
dude
like
you're just talking to. It comes with time, obviously. Just in general, some people don't like anybody that wasn't the father of their
Oh
kid.
no, like no. Anybody could tell him, you know, what is right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? But disciplining, like hitting and stuff like that, is that what you mean?
I guess just like punishing him, just talk, I guess just being the authoritative figure. I don't know if he like revolt
I mean,
or
the
something
hitting
like
and
that.
stuff like that.
Nah, he's too old for that.
Yeah,
So
it's like maybe a little later on in life,
Right,
but
right.
but no, I'm not opposed to anybody, disciplining my son if he need to be, talked to or whatever.
Does
I have a good kid.
you have a good relationship with the father of the child of your son?
Oh yeah, we're cool.
Good. Like that.
Yep, we're cool.
Okay, that's it.
Can I ask another question?
Oh yeah.
I got some good questions. Name one positive thing that your the father of your child contributed to you to make you a better person. So for example, like I said, I was
My
married.
son.
Your son, that's it.
That's it.
There's nothing else good came from being with him. I'll give you an example. So when I told you I was married, she taught me how to drive a manual car. So now I know how to drive stick. So that opened the door to so many different cars I can drive. My last relationship, I was in just a regular girlfriend. She was a big advocate for politics. So I actually voted for the first time with this past election. I was big on not believing in voting or anything, but that was one main thing for her that she wouldn't go for.
Well, that's good to know you're flexible, but
Mhm.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like we don't have a bad relationship or anything like that, but
Okay.
my son is absolutely the
It's a
best
blessing.
thing.
It's the best thing, for sure. Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
And you said you make films, right?
Mhm.
Thrillers being your favorite.
Mhm.
Do you read? You read books?
I do read books, but I haven't really read a lot lately. I've more so been getting into a lot of research online, getting into things that help me write my scripts better. I've been going to classes and stuff like that. But
So you're
not
just all in your craft right now. So any reading or research you do is just for your craft specifically.
Mhm.
Okay. Where
I
do you
do have a son too.
do you?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna ask you the same questions I asked her. I'm not biased. So what's one positive trait that how old is your son?
He's 4.
Okay, so how would you feel about the whole discipline question? Because he's a little bit younger
Right.
than her son.
So my son's father is not in his life at all. So when it comes to dating, I'm looking for someone who's serious about being a part of both of our lives, and he needs a father figure. And so I feel that as long as you show me respect, then I can respect you enough to handle the discipline. One question I'll probably ask you is give me your best stepdaddy voice.
My best stepdaddy voice? I ain't got no stepdaddy voice. I'm not a yeller. It's like I'll conversate. I would talk to my child how I was raised.
Yeah.
Like how my stepfather talked to me. He sat me down. He wasn't really a screamer. He whooped my ass. I got my ass whooped.
Right.
But he'll sit there and like describe and tell me what I did wrong, how we alleviate that, things of that sort. So
Communicate.
yeah,
Right.
just talking. You can alleviate a lot of
My
stuff just by
son's
talking.
very smart and he comprehends very well, even though he's 4. So I can talk to him a lot, without actually having to discipline him.
Right.
And so, but I know he needs that father figure in his life, so I don't want to waste my time with anyone.
Okay, okay. So do you have any positive traits that you've got from the father of your child?
I would
Anything good
say
from it?
that from that relationship, it taught me patience because I really rushed into that relationship.
Mhm.
And now I'm trying not to ignore red flags,
It's true.
you know, things that I see in people. I try to see the good in people. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but when it's there, you got to believe it. And so, like, he really
So
taught me
your
that.
intuition speaks to you.
Yes.
It's good. Like it. Good answer.
Okay.
Cool.
The ladies can ask you a question.
Okay. Anything.
I don't know. I'm on the spot. Can you come back to me?
I'll come back to you.
I'm on the spot.
So, besides smoking, what are some other deal breakers?
A deal breaker for me is a woman that's not really like willing to learn, learn from me. I feel like I got some good things like to give to build a woman. If I call a young lady my girlfriend, I'm gonna make her a better person with me than she was like where I got her from. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
just not a lot of my past experiences. This is all me personal. A lot of women they typically just don't want to be led. They'll say it just from Instagram. Everybody likes reposting those little stupid relationship pictures and stuff like that, but they don't know really like what's to come with all that. It's hard work. So I like a woman that'll just be willing to let me lead, take lead, willing to learn, eager to learn, all
Okay.
of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you handle conflicts?
Fairly well. I have to do it just based off my job itself, being in the military, being a firefighter. I see I see anything and everything out there. So me as my job and how I was raised and just as a man, I have to have a lot of patience with what I do.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I have a sister, same mom, same dad. I have another older sister with a different mom, and then I have a younger brother with a different mom.
Okay. Are you close to your siblings?
Oh yeah, my sisters. My brother, I only met him like once or twice. That was a long time ago when I was a kid. But my sisters, yeah, for sure. I love the women in my life. I hold them to a very high standard. I love the women.
Love it.
I was raised by some strong women.
That's dope. Cool.
Okay. Here is the hard part. You have to pop one balloon.
I hate it. Oh. I'm sorry.
Okay. And why did you pop her balloon?
I feel like you didn't have really anything positive to say about the father of your son.
Oh.
And that's very, I don't know if it's shallow or not. You had a very good reason. And I just feel like if you're in any relationship with the person and you're willing to procreate with them and have a baby with them, at least there should be something good that they did to make you a better person at the end
I
of the
agree
day.
with you.
But it's not.
There should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Everybody
it happens.
have
What
a
they say. Yeah,
different-
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a question you want to ask him?
Where you live?
What is your ideal for a first date?
Dinner. I'm simple. I'll go to a nice spot. How you feel about going to Cheesecake Factory?
I like cheesecake.
See, there you go. I mean, that's a good one too. Just anywhere, like McDonald's or Wendy's or something, but something right in the middle, just to where we can talk. I'd say I like movies. Like I go to the movies by myself all the time. That's one of my favorite little pastimes. So movies are kind of hard just because you can't really talk. But since you're into it, I would say dinner and a movie, like typical thing.
And do you have a question for her?
Do you have a new film coming up?
So we just wrapped my last Christmas movie called Merry Little Baby, where I play the lead, and I'm also the writer, director, producer. So it's gonna come out this Christmas this year.
You can't give any more. What platform? I don't know if this
It's
is
gonna
digging
be
too.
on Peacock, Tubi, and
It's
Amazon.
fine. I was about to say. I was gonna say. I don't know if you in Tubi movies or what, but you said Peacock, so that's valid
Yeah.
too. I like Peacock.
Okay. Do y'all have any other questions for each other?
No, I think we're good.
Is this a match?
I think so.
I say
All
so.
right. We have a match. All right.
Thank you.
That's the match.
Yay!
My name is Ugo, and the type of woman I'm looking for, I'm open-minded, so when I see her, I know her.
Okay, let's welcome our next single gentleman. Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Ladies, how y'all doing?
Okay, come on.
Look closer.
Okay. All right, let's start by telling us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Ugo, 31, I'm in sales, I do music. I guess you don't like money. I love fitness, my big 3Fs, family, faith, and fitness for sure. So it's a little bit about me.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, you do have one pop balloon. Let's find out why she popped.
Let's do it.
Hello, can you tell us your name, your age, and your occupation?
Yes, my name is Valencia. I'm
Hi,
30.
Valencia.
Hello. I'm 35. I'm from Indianapolis and I work in finance.
Smooth.
Okay, and why did you pop your balloon?
Just his age. It's too young. Well, too young for me.
All right.
Other than that, is he your type?
Typically, I wouldn't go for it, but he's not bad looking.
Why isn't he your type?
The pants,
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah, the style. Just, yeah.
Okay. Respect.
Okay, is Valencia your type?
Not really. I mean, she's beautiful. I love the dreads. I love the way you put your outfit together, black on black. You know. But yeah,
And what makes her not your type?
just not initial attraction. She's beautiful, but you know how something magnetic draws you to somebody. I didn't feel it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sit back.
Okay. Now you may ask the ladies a question.
Okay, I'm gonna think about this. It's funny because a couple of my questions were taken, so let me think. What's the toughest part about dating you?
Let's start with you. Give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Lauren, 25, social work. Toughest thing about dating me, I would say maybe that I'm very independent. If you take too long, I'm more like I'll just do it myself because I'm used to living my life like that. But other than that, it's a blast dating me.
I think you kind of like snuck out of that one. You're supposed to give me some tea, but we'll do it.
You
Take
gotta
it.
ask some more questions and you'll find out.
We'll see. Okay, I'll get back to you.
Okay, can you give us your name, your age, and your occupation?
Tamika, I'm 35 and I'm claims adjuster. And I think like love languages, I don't think people understand that you have to love somebody from their love language and not kind of how you love. So that's been difficult with the dating scene. It's like finding somebody who understands that.
Respect.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Ducia. My age, I'm 24. My occupation, I'm a cosmetologist and I do music. The hardest part about dating me, I would say my expectations, like what I expect, and like her, like what she want, and if you don't do it, I'll do it myself type of attitude. I do need to work on that, but that's the hardest part.
I mean, you should never lower your expectations, so I respect it. So,
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Nadine. I'm 31 and I am a claims adjuster. The hardest thing about dating me probably would be my goofiness. So like I'm just overly goofy, overly just not comedic.
you
but
can't
just,
take nothing serious.
I cannot take anything serious. So you're
So
very
you gonna laugh at a
playful.
funeral?
I am yeah.
You laugh at funerals? She gonna laugh at a
I'm
funeral.
gonna crack a joke at a funeral, yes, because it's a time to celebrate. Like
It's all about timing.
Yeah.
It's all about timing. Okay.
so yes, that's probably the hardest thing about dating me.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Charity. I'm 26. I'm a teacher. The hardest part about dating me is I can be very opinionated, but it's because I care. So that's what.
Okay. All right. Respect it.
Okay. Give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Brittany, I'm 27. I'm a guest service lead for Live Nation. I say the hardest thing about dating me is I am a little stubborn. It does take me a while to adjust because I'm very independent, like she said down there. So it's sometimes it is my way or the highway, but if we talk about it, we could come to a compromise.
Define a little.
When I say little. I say like I'm used to get up and going. Like if we're getting to know each other and you like checking on me and like ask me where I'm at, I'm not.
You don't need no.
You might
You don't
get
need.
cut off. You might get cut off. I don't
You don't
know.
need an air tag on you. I
No,
got you.
no,
Got you.
no air tag, no in my car, none of that. Don't. It's me be crazy, but
It's good. I don't do that anyway. I don't do that.
but yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Raya. I'm 26, and I'm an educator, CEO, and a co-host of Dirty Minds podcast. Honestly, for me, it's just more so like I'm in a stage in my life where it's like I'm just really driven on what I want to do and like who I want to become. And it's like, so sometimes I don't want to say ignore, but it's just like I'm so locked in on what I want to do and my goals where it's kind of like I tune out everything else if I feel like it's not really aligning.
I respect it. I agree. So I feel like in your situation, it makes sense to once you align with somebody, y'all basically chasing the same thing because you're focused on your own things. I respect it for sure.
Okay. Now you'll have to pop
You gonna make me the bad guy?
3 balloons.
3?
3. Based off their answers, how they look, their
All right.
vibe, you know. Okay, and why'd you pop her balloon?
I don't want to be a villain when I say this, but I don't have children. My lifestyle is not the one that's aligned with women that got children. Let's be honest. It is what it is.
No, that's cool.
Okay, and do all you ladies have children?
Yeah.
Okay. You do, and you do? Okay, and you don't.
No, I don't.
Okay, why'd you pop your balloon?
I don't know. You seem really cool. I really like your style.
Thank you.
I just don't really feel like, I don't know, like drawn to you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. It has to make sense.
Okay. Now, besides that, is he your type?
Nah.
No, it's not that. I think you're handsome. I love black. Like if it's black, I like it already. It's already at least at a 5 out of 10. I love me some black men, but it's like,
Nah, facts.
I'm really attracted to mine. So
Got
like,
you.
I really don't know if I'm like attracted to somebody until like,
Get to
you know,
speak
like,
to him.
yeah, it takes like a deep conversation.
For sure. Respect.
Is she your type?
Yeah, for sure. I like the hair. I like how she speaks. She enunciates very well. So I appreciate that.
Very articulate?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now, because of the children, you do have a child.
Yes, I have a daughter.
Okay.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
She's 2.
Beautiful.
Now, besides that, is he your type?
He could be. It depends if based on personality.
Okay. Now, is she your type?
Yeah, I like the height. I like the hair. I like the smile. I've tried dating women with children. Just doesn't work for me. Just doesn't.
Respect.
Yeah,
I don't want
absolutely.
any more children either.
You don't want any more?
No.
She don't want to date men with children.
Okay, got you.
I feel it.
And you have a child as well?
Yes, I do.
Or how many?
Just one.
Okay.
Just
What's
one.
the age?
She's 7.
Okay.
She said, "Don't put them extra kids on me."
That's fine.
Because I beat you to the punch. I said 1, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay, and besides that, is he your type?
Yeah, you're handsome. I like the
Thank
fact that you do music. I do music as well, but just like on the producing side. So,
Okay.
you know, I understand the lifestyle, so I get it.
So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Is she your type?
She is. I like the pearls. She seems real chill. So like, unless you gonna have a wild side, I don't know.
No.
Seem chill. I'll stay with Chanel.
Yeah.
She's just fun and
Something funny, like calm. Like a lot of times, sometimes it be too much, and
Yeah.
a man likes peace. You know what I mean? So
And me too. I love
Yeah.
my piece.
what's up? So
okay, and we know you have a child.
Yeah, I got a daughter. She's 1.
okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Is he your type?
No, because he don't like kids. I mean, anything to do with kids, and that is like my life. Like
Respect.
she changed my whole life. So if you don't like kids and anything with kids, I want more kids.
No, I love kids. I love
okay.
children, but in the dating
can't
realms
use
of
that back.
things, I won't even say it.
He
I
was saying in
won't.
this time right now.
I won't say it like that because what God's plan is God's plan. I can say one thing
Right.
and then what His direction is may be
Exactly.
something completely different. But I just know right now in the state of mind that I'm in, it's just not something that's conducive to what I'm chasing.
Okay, is she your type?
No,
Okay.
Okay, what makes her not your type?
just not drawn to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a problem. Okay. You have 2 unpop balloons, and the ladies can ask you a question.
Okay.
Well, I know you don't have any kids. Since you don't have any kids, what do you do in your spare time? What makes you happy? What do you like to do?
I'm a true enjoyer of life. I wake up ecstatic. The day I see, okay, I woke up, I got another chance at life. I'm happy about that. Start my day with a workout that clears my mind. People think that working out is much for like the physical thing. For me, it's spiritual, mental. It's the trifecta. It gets me going.
I like that. I like to work out myself.
Okay.
Okay. And what is your question?
So you don't have any children, but do you want children, like eventually?
Absolutely.
You don't want kids?
Respect.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, do you have any questions for him?
Not in this moment. Maybe we have a conversation and get to learn each other a little more. I will have more questions, but not in this moment.
Okay.
Do you agree with that, or do you have any questions for her right now?
We could be here all day, honestly. So, nah,
Okay, so do we have a match?
no.
Okay, and why did you pop her balloon?
Just not initial attraction. Yeah. Love your braids. I love the style that you put together,
Thank you.
but just not attracted to it.
And that's okay. And why is he your type?
Not initially, but I do think he has a nice smile. I think
Thank
he
you.
was willing to kind of hear everybody out.
For sure.
And I'm like, that's cool. We could see.
Yeah.
But was it an automatic? No.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, all the balloons have been
It is
popped.
what it is, man.
Yes, we would love to have you back, though.
For sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.